Har du smagt din skinny water?
Ja.
Smager den skinny?
Nej, den smager bare vand.
Det er noget ordentligt mad.
Okay.
Ordentligt mad. Sådan en her. Så
Nej, den her, fordi den er
okay.
varm.
Okay.
Den du godt kan lide.
Nå, men så skal vi ikke til den, for den er mere sådan sukker, altså sådan, det er ikke sukker i, men den er sød.
Jeg er lidt bange for den her.
Jeg er lidt bange for fedtet, hvis nu der er pork, altså.
Ja.
Men...
Jeg åbner den lidt først.
Nej, måske ikke.
Måske ikke, hvad?
Måske du bare skal tage en bid af den. Skal jeg tage en bid bare? Altså, det ser blendet ud.
Det er ikke lige mig.
Nej.
Jeg er ikke mig.
Ikke mig. Nu tager bare. Nu tager jeg en af dem der. De synes jeg har så svært ved at spise.
Har du svært ved at spise?
Jeg ved ikke, hvordan man skal få det ud.
Ikke fordi du synes, det er klamt.
Nej, ikke på den måde.
Du skal bare ikke gøre noget ved den der.
Vi får gået så meget, at lige nu så er det fint, vi spiser smidt på det her. Jeg smager godt den her. Jeg ved slet ikke, hvad det der er. Jeg kan ikke tykke det. Ej. Nej. Kan du lide den her?
Nej, jeg kan ikke lide den.
Hvor jeg så sød. Det er også Korea. Black bean pasty.
Det er ikke den der reaktion, som du har lige nu.
Nej, men det er fordi, at jeg elsker dem. I don't know why. Nostalgic. Og så kan du fyre rundt eller. Men du kan godt se, at altså, den er meget sådan stille, ikke? Det er ligesom kamera, hvor den kan ryste.
Jo.
Varmt.
Hvad?
And breakfast is served. I'm not allowed to take anything yet. Have you taken any photos?
Ja.
Okay, let's eat. Jo, så det er et hundemarked.
No.
Nej. Go away. Baby. Okay, so my effing Dolce & Gabbana archive pants ripped. Gonna add a photo if possible. So we luckily just went, oh, I heard it ripping even more. They're gone forever. Well, we went by a market and I found as fast as possible a skirt that would work in general, because I do not want just to buy, you know, a skirt just because I need a rescue. So I found the nearest bathroom, and I just got like it might be a little bad idea, but I got this wool gray midi skirt, but I need something to wear because they are gone. And it fits perfectly, so that's good. And it matches the outfit still. And I can use it again. It's gonna be a hot day. I'm gonna show you the outfit here in a bit. Just gonna put on my boots. When I get home, I'm gonna throw a funeral for my pants. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and pattern the pants because I love them, the fit of it, not the pants because they failed me big time. But this is what's supposed to be the back, and they are dead. And well, RIP until the next mission. Wow. Så det er kylling der i?
Jeg ved ikke.
Det ser bare lækkert ud.
Så kan du bruge den her sag. Hvad kan jeg så komme?
Jamen.
Er det den her?
Ja.
我就是在夹的呀。
Lige flytter, så jeg kan få det der. Okay, so we have been in Kyoto now 2 days, and I am for real. I'm seriously feeling the fatigue kicking into my body. However, I am fighting through it. I I have been anticipating buying a pair of running sneaker shoes. So I think 2 days before leaving Tokyo, we went to Nike and I finally got a pair of running shoes, and I have been wearing them for the past days now, and I couldn't be happier. At first, it felt like flying. Then, after a few hours, the feet, the pain were kicking in again. But that's how it is when you walk all day and don't take time to properly sit down. My sister and I, we talked about how the amount of days we here is more than enough, since I think personally I wouldn't be able to take in more experiences and would rather stay hungry for the experiences when leaving Japan than staying for a longer time and just not appreciating Japan properly as it should be. So this is the last full day? What date is it? What date is it? Yes, this is the last full day we have, and then tomorrow we're leaving for Tokyo again and staying until the 21st. But yes, I just wanted to check in because I haven't had a face-to-face talk for quite some time, and right now I'm applying my makeup. We're doing a matcha tasting making session while wearing kimonos, and I'm very excited for that. I have always loved and appreciated the Asian culture, especially the Korean and the Japanese. I feel very close or connected to those cultures, and feel like I fit in. So I'm just gonna bring my makeup, what I'm doing right now, closer to the camera just to catch up a little more. I'm using these products. So I did my hair. To be honest, I have been lacking in um really dressing up, but I think it's for the best, as you can probably feel by my mood and my appearance. I'm more laid back than usual because I'm protecting my energy. Um, I'm just being careful and trying to enjoy the days rather than focusing on the superficial element of traveling, especially if you actually want to enjoy the days and not wear uncomfortable outfits and spend your energy dressing up. Um, so that's what I've been doing. But today I'm doing a full glam hair and makeup. So I dried my bangs and my he-made cut like so. I'm gonna do a Japan haul. However, I got this one. Oh, it's not focusing. It's from Amuse, a Korean brand, I think. And it's very good foundation cushion. But I'm just using it as the mirror. So what I'm doing next is taking it to black eyeshadow, and I'm just blending out the black eyeliner I have so it gets more like so. So far, my sister and I are kind of agreeing on we love Kyoto. when going through the local and more authentic streets. However, the main city, Kyoto, is not for us. Then we prefer Tokyo. Actually, Tokyo Shibuya, when you go through the smaller streets, is our favorite so far. When you go through those small streets, you get the calmness and the charming points of mid-city Tokyo. But we did walk all the way to the bamboo forest yesterday, 2.5 hours from where we're staying, and it was a long, long walk, and probably too much for my body, but it was a beautiful walk. Like, it truly felt like I was walking in a Ghibli movie, and we saw turtles just sunbathing on stones in the water, and there were just bridges after bridges going through the river. We live near Gion, and it's a beautiful area and not mid Kyoto. We in Tokyo first time we lived in Shiora, and that was about 15-20 minutes away from main central city Tokyo. And that was wonderful. We loved that area. I'm probably gonna talk more about it when I get home, but for now we have lived 2 wonderful places. I'm also gonna be doing a tour of this room. I did it at the first place in Tokyo as well. But now I kind of need to finish my makeup because we have the session at 1 p.m. and I'm gonna meet my sister there. So I don't want to be late, especially because we're gonna be dressed in kimonos and learn about the matcha making, and we're gonna get some cute little traditional desserts as well as snacks. So excited. I just love it here. I love it. I truly love it. And one of the reasons I think is because it feels very nostalgic to when I lived in South Korea. The culture is close, and also here in Japan everything is also written in Korean, so it feels very at home and easy to get around. It's the same, kind of the same subway system. So yeah, no complaints so far. Everyone's been so nice and welcoming. We even got to see the cherry blossoms. Cherry blossoms? The cherry blossoms. And we even got to see the cherry blossoms even though they blossomed a week prior to what they normally do. But there are still a ton blooming and present, so it's beautiful, and we've been so lucky with the weather. And it's kind of funny because the first day in Tokyo it was raining, the rest of the week it was sunny. The first day we arrived in Kyoto it was raining. Yesterday sunny, today it's warm and sunny. So I don't know, it's a trend we're going with, and it just makes the nature even more beautiful. So no complaints. And now I'm adding mascara, and I'm almost done with the eyes. Again, we've been very lucky with the hotels and the rooms. They're very beautiful, very authentic, beautiful colors, and we got the wooden panels and very nice hotel what do you call it? Employees. What I'm very surprised about, maybe not, but before we got here, we're kind of kidding around with me having a doctorate degree in Japan, because I just research everything down to the smallest details. And when we got here, everything just seemed so easy and so straightforward. And again, everyone's so helpful. You can ask the subway workers if you're confused about anything, and very kind to help out. Now, I know I'm talking a lot, but it has been a long time. But it's also my first longer trip overseas with, well, not alone, but I am with my sister, but still being alone without parents. I have, when I stayed in Korea, I did become very overstimulated and overworked because I was alone, and it was very hard mentally and physically. So last year I went to Paris alone as my first step towards being able to travel alone again, and that went really well. Again, no mm, no major struggles. And then now here in Japan, and I feel more and more inclined to do so again. So yeah, it's been a good experience. It really has. And it's good to get over your I'm just zoning out right now. Which means I'm exhausted. But yes, getting over your, not phobias, but what I was trying to say, it's very good to challenge yourself, and I'm very proud of myself. And I don't feel as scared anymore. And it's not gonna limit me in the future as well. Which is the whole point. It really is. And you can kind of see how it actually lifts my face, which is wonderful. We have taken quite a lot of photos, but I have yet to actually post any and edit them. But that means I'm just enjoying and staying in the moment rather than focusing on getting anything out on socials. Okay, I'm just gonna sharpen my lip pencil. I love my MAC Stone lip pencil. Now I'll have to check in the mirror because, well, it looks okay. Then gonna add my Revlon lipstick just in the middle. And a lip gloss. This one is actually new from a drugstore here in Japan. The Retinotime Wrinkle Lip Essence Plumber. It's pretty good. This is the final look, and I'll just have to charge my camera before I leave. But as you can see in the background, we got some beautiful wooden slide doors and the window, which I'll not be able to show right now. But this is the final look. I'll see you in the next clip. I just returned back home from Japan. It has been a few days, but I realized I stopped filming for the vlog when we got to Kyoto. Kyoto, I hate saying it like that. Why did I do that? I've never done it before. Kyoto and the rest of Tokyo. So I'm gonna do a little outro now and 3 words describing my trip with my sister. Fantastic, challenging, and now I'm giving you the finger. And wonderful. It's just been a fantastic trip. And there's really nothing more to say or add to that sentence. I'm just grateful that I got the chance to experience Japan. I will say it's very similar to Korea in the way the country looks. The culture is different, and I loved learning more about Japan. And in Kyoto, we stayed in the Gion district, which was beautiful and just what we needed. We loved staying further away from the busy streets and would rather walk more because we did some walking. We did a lot of walking. From when we stayed in Kyoto, we decided to visit the bamboo forest, and we decided to walk at least 2.5 hours to the destination. My back was hurting, let me tell you that. But the trip over there was beautiful. And I didn't know Japan had turtles. And the image I saw throughout the walk, it was like I was walking in a Ghibli movie, like bridge after bridge, just following the river and turtles laying sunbathing on stones. It was beautiful. And then when we went back to Tokyo, um, we just wanted to be around our favorite spots. We really love Shibuya and Harajuku. So that's where we mainly stayed. Our hotel was in Daikanyama, so Shibuya. And we only had great experiences with the hotels and the areas we stayed in. And then on the second to last day in Tokyo, I was scouted by a hair salon called Praha. I can't really pronounce it. I'm sorry, but they're just the sweetest crew and most talented people, and I had a beautiful experience. Wanted to cut my hair as I wanted and then style it for a little shoot in their salon, which I agreed to. And they just did a beautiful haircut. One saying we learned, my sister and I, when we did the tea ceremony in Kyoto was Ichigo Ichie. And it truly is staying with me, that saying, and something I will always have in mind when doing stuff and just living my life day to day. It's again, it's beautiful. I guess my whole experience in Japan is was beautiful and is still beautiful when I reminisce back to our days there. But yes, I'm still not fully present since I'm still looking back on the trip and still expecting to walk down the streets in Tokyo. Yes, it was a beautiful experience. Drink every time I say beautiful. So yes, I'm back and I did do a little shopping, so I will do a separate video showing all my finds. And thank you for coming along on my journey. I truly wished I had filmed the rest of the trip because looking back at the clips, I just I miss Japan and it would have been amazing to have filmed the whole trip. But alas, I still have a little part of my experience to show you guys. Again, thank you and thank you, Japan. I love you.